Right. So it's 6 o'clock, and we're going to bring in our other guests from YouTube and Facebook. I just want to bring you up to date on the Debt-a-Thon that we're having on Saturday. So if you're on Instagram and you heard me, I've been on since Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, and now tonight. And I hope not to hold you as long as I've been holding you. I just want to give you another preview because on Saturday we're trying to help people. And if you're like many of you, I see some people here, Reverend Chuck and others, who are in the business of helping other people. If you're trying to help other people, I'm urging you to invite them just for 15 minutes. We'll be there all day. I'll be talking to people from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. But you don't have to stop by for more than 15 minutes, believe me. So, hello. Hey, Joe. How are you, Joe? Assemblyman Danielson. So, let me welcome you tonight to our fourth preview of the dfree Debt-a-Thon. And for those who don't know, dfree is the ministry that we've been leading for the last 15 years, focusing on helping people deal with their debt, their delinquencies, and their deficits. Let me go straight to the preview. As a recap, on Saturday night, what I told you we're going to do this coming Saturday, November 21st, we're going to help people who are attempting to improve their credit score. Now, how are we going to do that? We have a partnership with a fintech. That's a financial technology company. And that fintech has a credit builder program, and we're going to jumpstart you in the program with $20. Basically, the program allows you to start a savings account, and then you borrow a little bit at a time, enough to pay back what you borrow from yourself. And the company will report your payments, which are payments to yourself, to the credit bureau. And after 6 months, we have found that people are increasing their credit score by 54 points. One guy did 99 points. So if you have a 520 credit score, which is bad, you can get to a 620 credit score, which is much better. And if you're above 620, then you can start functioning in the world of finance more like a normal person. So that's one thing that's going to happen. So if you know anyone who would like to improve their credit score without paying some company a big fee, then have them contact us on Saturday. In other words, the Debt-a-Thon is for you. And so you can actually send them to our website, mydfree.org. They can sign up for the Debt-a-Thon on Saturday and stop by between 11 and 4. Now, don't wait till 4, because by 4 o'clock, all of our counselors will be talking to people. So we have a credit builder program. That's number one. Number two, I said this on Sunday, we have a foreclosure prevention program. There are HUD certified licensed counselors that will be standing by. And if you are facing foreclosure, if you're in foreclosure, actually, even if you've already been through foreclosure, or if you feel like you're about to fall behind in your mortgage payments, then we can connect you with a HUD certified, licensed foreclosure counselor. And they can contact your lender with your permission. They'll get your permission, and they'll call your lender on your behalf, and they'll help you negotiate something with your lender. Do you know that there are some lenders that will literally give you a 3-month period where you don't have to pay your mortgage at all, a forbearance? There are some lenders who will literally reduce the amount of money that you owe. There are other lenders that will renegotiate or lower your interest rate. But there are people who work for nonprofit organizations. They're our partners. We don't take any money from them, but they help us in areas where we're not qualified to help people. I'm not qualified to call you a lender. I'm not a licensed housing counselor, but there are HUD certified licensed counseling agencies all over the country. And wherever you contact us, we'll be able to put you in touch on Saturday, real time, with a licensed housing counselor. So that's the second thing that I want you to know. Then last night we talked about having a platform. We have a free online platform that will help you turn your debt into savings. And every dollar of debt that you pay down, the website will help you convert that into savings, because every dollar that you pay off in debt is a dollar that you've created in wealth. So that's the third thing. So we've got 7 or 8 different things that are happening Saturday. It's our first ever Debt-a-Thon, and a Debt-a-Thon is not a marathon. Is when you run a long distance. A telethon is when you call a number and you donate money, like to Jerry Lewis. A Debt-a-Thon is when you take control of your finances, starting with your debt. And that's what we're doing on Saturday from 11 to 5. My team will be with me. We'll be talking to people in between, but there'll be 2 things happening all day. Thing number 1, we'll be listening to presentations from people that have something to say about money. And thing number 2 is, while the talk is going on, there'll be an opportunity to talk one-on-one with professionals, licensed people who can help you with a specific problem: credit, debt, foreclosures, savings. And now this is cheating a little bit, just a little bit, because what we've said is that we want to be in the black during the holiday season. That's what we've said. And we said that we're coming against Black Friday, and we are changing the name to In the Black Friday, meaning we want all of our followers, all of our friends, all of our family to be in the black on the day after Thanksgiving, and not making the companies in the black while we stay in the red. Now, Saturday is dedicated to helping people right away, helping people with an immediate solution. And the fact is, one of the immediate things that we need, one of the challenges we have, one of the reasons, there are many reasons, but one of the reasons we have so much trouble dealing with money is because we didn't learn about money in school. We didn't talk about money much at home. And the images that we see about money on television are normally distorted. Many of the images that our young people see with their favorite celebrities that look like they have money, they're just images. They're make-believe. I was so upset when I found out that Cash Money was broke. I mean, let's just face it. Our understanding of money is limited. Our images are distorted. And so we find ourselves in these situations. One of the most important things we do, we meaning the dfree team, is we actually teach people how to make money work for us instead of us always working for money. And although it does take time, I know when I was living paycheck to paycheck, credit card to credit card, it took me 4 years. Literally, it took me from the day I decided I was going to change until the day I could walk into a realtor and tell that realtor that I needed help buying a house, and the realtor asking me, who do I owe? And I said, nobody. It took me 4 years to get from where I was to where I ended up. And I'll tell you what had to happen. What happened was my grandmother died. My father's mother died. And when my father's mother died, she left me a house, paid for, no mortgage. And I couldn't figure out how a black woman who raised 6 children with an invalid husband. My grandfather had a stroke after their 6th child. He couldn't work. She had 6 children. A black woman in New York City with no high school education, who was able to die and leave not just me. She left us 3 houses paid for. My uncle got 1 house. My aunt got a 2nd house. And my remaining uncle and I shared a house. And ultimately we sold it. And that's how I got the down payment on my first house. And so at my grandmother's grave, I made a commitment to myself and to God that if my Black grandmother could die and leave us real estate paid for, shame on me if I died and all I had to leave was credit card bills and furniture bills and car notes. And I decided that day I was going to change. I'll tell you on Saturday all of what I did to change, but I changed. And now my life is completely different, and I'm not worried about making ends meet. I've got savings, I've got investments, I own real estate, I own stock. I'm able to give money, lend money, and I'm doing fine. And what I did was I just wrote down my strategy. It started with changing the way I thought about money. I wrote down my strategy, put it in a book, put it in a workbook. We now call it 12 Steps to Financial Freedom. And we're creating a brand new online version of my book and my course. It'll come out in January. And on Saturday, you'll have a chance to pre-register for free. You'll have a chance to pre-register so that you can start 2021 in a program that's going to take you through all 12 steps for free to financial freedom. And so on Saturday, we'll be talking about foreclosures. We'll be talking about real estate. We'll be talking about credit scores, but we'll also be inviting you to talk to someone to understand all 12 steps. You will learn in 15 minutes, you will learn what we mean by getting started, what we mean by getting control of your finances, what we mean by getting ahead, and what we mean by giving back. 4 levels, 12 steps. Each level has 3 steps. Each step has 7 commitments. And you can sign up on Saturday for the brand new 12 Steps to Financial Freedom that's going to come out in January. So those are the 4 things that I wanted you to know so far. It's credit scores, it's debt, dealing with debt, dealing with savings, and taking action. I'm not going to encourage people to have New Year's resolutions. No, sign up right now to ensure that the new year. And what I love about this new platform is that you can do it as a group, just like you can pay down your debt as a group. You can form a group and go through the 12 steps together. Or you can invite your family to go through the 12 steps together. And you have between now and January to recruit all of your group members, but you can sign up to start a group to travel together on the 12 steps to financial freedom. Now, the other thing is this. There'll be a phone number. A lot of people either won't have access to a computer or don't use computers, or will be moving around and will need a phone. We will have a phone number that you can call to access the Debt-a-Thon. And that phone number will connect you to someone who can answer your specific questions about debt, about credit scores, about foreclosure. We want you to come in online because you'll have easier access to all of the resources. But we have 50 or 60 people every Sunday morning who call into worship by phone. And it may be that the telephone is the best way for you to connect. The second thing I want you to know is that tomorrow at 12 noon, I'll be talking with the team about the Debt-a-Thon. We'll be giving out more information. But tomorrow at 12 noon, and then tomorrow evening again, I'll be explaining what it means to talk to a financial professional. That's resource number 5. Many people have heard me say you should talk to a professional, talk to a professional, talk to a professional. And what I've come to realize is that a lot of people don't know what to expect or don't know how to approach talking to a financial professional. It's really not much different than a barber or a beautician. When you go to the barber shop, you tell the barber what you want your hair to look like when he's done. And when you go to a beauty shop, you tell the beautician what you want your hair to look like when it's done. And when you go to a financial professional, you tell the financial professional what you want your finances to look like when you're done. But we're going to talk to a financial professional. I'm going to introduce you, if you don't know her already, the executive director for the dfree Global Foundation, Tamika Stembridge, brilliant lawyer, HBCU grad. She runs the ship. And then you'll meet Janiyah Lake, who she and her team do the training with. They're the ones who train churches and train sororities and fraternities, and they'll be on with me. Then we're going to talk to a financial professional, and I'm going to ask him to explain to you what people can expect when they sit down with him. What should you bring with you? What questions can he answer? And all professionals, real professionals, I'm talking about legitimate, licensed financial professionals. I'm not talking about, guys standing on the corner that just have an opinion. They understand, they are licensed because they have mastered the same content. So that's tomorrow noon and tomorrow evening. Go to mydfree.org and sign up for our noonday lunch and learn webinar. We do it every Wednesday from 12 to 1. But tomorrow we'll be talking about the webinar. And please do me a favor. Let someone know that they should stop by the Debt-a-Thon sponsored by dfree on Saturday. You may have seen our TV commercials. We're investing heavily in this because we're not going to let Macy's and Target and Best Buy be the only invitation you get for Black Friday. I'm not going to be a black man, a black pastor, a black father. I am not going to be a black person with education and money and allow the term Black Friday to be a ripoff. Now, if they're going to use the name of my race, then I need to clarify what I mean by Black Friday. And what I mean by Black Friday is when Black people increase our credit scores, decrease our debt, support Black businesses. We'll be talking about that on Friday. Save money for our Black emergencies. Have insurance to protect our Black assets. That's what I mean by Black Friday. And I'm not going to let the shopping malls and the business people that don't need our money use our blackness to trick us into going in the red. Hey, Brother Foy, good to see you. What a mighty God we serve. You're right. So listen, if you haven't done so yet, go to the mydfree.org website and register for Saturday so we'll know you're coming. We're going to be sending you something between now and Saturday, which you'll only get if you register. And then forward it, share it with someone else. When you get the link, share the link, put it on your social media, add it to your Facebook, because the people that you help will thank you. You can't imagine how many thanks we get from people. I had a 25-year-old, not millennial, I guess she's a Gen Z, right on the cusp of Gen Z and millennial. I haven't seen her in 11 years. And she FaceTimed me with her mother just a few days ago to tell me how dfree has changed her life. She's gone through dfree at her church. I didn't even know her church was teaching dfree. But don't let the pandemic define your future. And don't let the current situation be your future plight. That I made up my mind that I was going to change the way I lived, and the outcome is phenomenal. I am now in the process of changing some of my investment strategy because of the pandemic, because of COVID-19, but I got a brilliant idea and it's begun to benefit me already. So there is opportunity to increase your income. There is an opportunity to reduce your stress. There's an opportunity to get bill collectors off of your back. There is an opportunity to find new investment opportunities. And what I'm telling you is that no one can stop you but you if you make up your mind to do better. And so our job is to help you know better so that you can do your job to do better. All right, that's it for tonight. Do I have any questions? What have you changed with investments post-COVID? I'll tell you this. I changed the location for the real estate that I planned to buy. I had planned to buy real estate in one part of the country, and because of COVID, I discovered that there was a gold mine in a different area of the country, and so I'm investing in real estate in the gold mine section of the country. And if you tune in on Saturday, I might actually disclose where the gold mine is. Thank you, Will Caldwell. Appreciate you. Jason, good to see you too. All right. Okay, any other questions? Any questions, comments? Say it now. I'm getting ready to go eat some dinner. All right, Sharon, thank you. God bless you. Spread the word. Please spread the word. I don't have enough money to buy enough advertising to spread the word. Let me tell you something. Even if I did, do you know your friends will listen to you before they listen to me? That's the power of social media. And we can use it for nonsense, or we can use it for dollars and cents. So let's spread the word. Saturday, November 21st, first ever Debt-a-Thon. Don't even Google the term because it doesn't exist. We just made the word up, Debt-a-Thon. But it's going to be a powerful outreach. We'll be there all day. But I promise you, 15 minutes. Hey, Ron James, 15 minutes. And you'll connect with resources that can change your life. It doesn't take forever to change your mind. Now, it takes time to change your life, but it doesn't take forever to change your mind. The Bible says that we should be transformed by the renewing of our minds. And in Luke chapter 15, the prodigal son changed when he came to his senses. And we have to come to our senses. All right, listen, God bless you. Thank you to my team for your support. Thank you to all of those participants that are coming on Saturday. Charles, great. I talked to Jeff Wright, Charles, by the way, last week. And so tell him I'll be in touch. Dr. Hemingway, I just talked to your daughter yesterday, my oldest friend in your clan. God bless you. All right, I'm out now. Wait, is the commercial available on other platforms for people who what? In other states to view? Yeah, the commercial is available everywhere. But go to our YouTube channel and you'll see dfree commercials. Go to on Facebook, the commercial's available. And if you want your own copy of the commercials so that you can distribute it, just send an email to info, I-N-F-O, at mydfree.org. And if you want flyers to post, if you want videos, in fact, if you want to come on live, you can come on live. But go to our YouTube channel. We got plenty of videos. Facebook, Instagram. We've got all kinds of resources you can use. You can sign up to be an ambassador and help us connect with people. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Help. Listen, this is the real Black power. Hey, Brian, this is Black power. You can't have power and be broke, and there's no need to be broke at a time like this. And there's no need to suffer when there's free help available. All right, this is the third time I've said goodbye. Tomorrow at noon, we have our weekly lunchtime webinar, Lunch and Learn. And then tomorrow night at 6, I'm going to come back and talk to you. What am I talking about tomorrow night? I don't know what the subject is, but whatever it is, it'll be interesting to you. God bless you. Y'all pray for us and help us spread the word. I'm not going to sing the traditional Christmas song. I'm singing, I'm Dreaming of a Black Christmas. The goal is by Christmas to have your debt resolved and have a professional keep the bill collectors off your back. To be a black holiday season is for black people to make a commitment to be in the black. Let's do it.